Hey friends, I am back and I did a thing. Let me grab my phone, girl. We had a conversation about the FabFitFun beauty edit subscription. Maybe up until like a year ago, FabFitFun would release their beauty edit box. You could just purchase it, snag whatever products were being featured, and move on with your day. Their lifestyle box was the only subscription that you could ever sign up for. But now, right now, I want to say they launched this like late 2025. I could be wrong, so don't mark my words, but I feel like they launched it like November, December of 2025. They've had a few boxes. I was kind of looking at it like, lo hago, do I do it? No lo hago. Cosa I did it. Where's my video? Because I did screen record it. And so I figured we would screen record my ability, like my process of signing up for it. Where do we find it? Because nena, that was a situation, okay? But where do we find it? How do you sign up? What the behind the scenes looks like. And we've got thoughts. So we're going to go ahead and dive on in. You're going to see it here on screen. The makeup. The makeup is a series of brand new product that I unboxed because I got in PR and I was like playing around with them. I did a whole bunch of shorts. You'll find it in the other channel, but you'll also find it on Instagram and TikTok. So make sure you check those out. I feel like I want to play around with some of this in an upcoming video, maybe even the next one, just to show you what the products were and actually show you how it applies and give you feedback as we go versus like short form is fun. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy short form. But when it comes to makeup, I want to see how it applies. The good, the bad, the ugly. I want to see a true review. And so for that, I mean, I prefer long form. So yeah, like there's a series of product like these new Kosas, which Kosas reached out. I was like, we want to send you the new kit. Morphe setting spray that I am recommending. Like Benefit released 2 new finishes in terms of blushes. The Makeup by Mario mascara. So the makeup is a series of brand new product. I have feedback for sure. I've had this on my face for several hours at this point and I feel like it still looks amazing. I mean, my hair was curly when I started filming and now it's not, so that says a lot. So if you want to see like a ton of new product, not just me saying, oh, I wouldn't buy that because of X, Y, and Z. I already have some of the product. I think I'm gonna do it in the next video, so be ready. Oh, and we also have drugstore, girl, drugstore. If you want real reviews and real feedback based on experience, this is the channel for you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So let's begin at the beginning. I woke up and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Like I have time because I've been busy, girl. I've been busy. So I went over to fabfitfun.com. I used to have the app. Given that I canceled my like lifestyle subscription, I ended up deleting the app off of my phone. I did get the option to like re-download it and I was like, not right now. Let's wait and see what happens. And when you go into the home screen, like you don't really see much of anything. So as soon as I went to the home screen, you see where it says spring edit sale. You have the option to shop the preview sale and or the spring edit, and when you go down you can see my past subscriptions and the fact that they're not currently active, customer service, subscriptions, orders, and my account. But when I scrolled all the way to the bottom, like I couldn't find much of anything. So I was like, okay, it's not there. Clearly it's not going to be in the flash sales. It's not under my subscriptions. It's not going to be under magazine. So I was like, let's go and look under shop. And you know, I clicked there, and when you go into shop, which is kind of annoying, when you go into shop, I'm gonna save you the scroll time. I was scrolling for a bit. I was scrolling for, I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'm getting tired of scrolling and I'm not finding this thing. I don't understand why it needs to be so hidden. You want people to subscribe to it, I would assume, right? Pero no. So I ended up going to the search bar in the shops section and I put beauty edit. And that popped up. So you'll see it say the FabFitFun Beauty Edit box. I click there because that's what your girl wants. And then you'll see it on its own. It's isolated. So it says we, meaning it doesn't have the word found, but it says we won for. That must be a glitch. FabFitFun Beauty Box result. Here's the thing. It says the box is going to value up to $150, but it only goes for $29.99. And I was like, okay, let's kind of go with the flow and see how that goes. In my previous video where I kind of talked about all these beauty boxes, all this stuff and blah, 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 I also mentioned that when it came to FabFitFun, what would make them different and would be fun would be the you know, if they were to allow a person to make their selection, see what the options are, make their selections first, and then you pay for your box. That would be amazing, at least for the first one. Because remember that when it comes to like Ipsy and various other beauty boxes, it's always been standard. You subscribe, they charge you, you get a random box. You don't get to customize. Not the first one. You're gonna get a random box of product, and then after that you get to customize. So I was like, I mean, I wonder what that's gonna, like, I would love to worry about. Let me make my selections, and if I'm happy with my options, then I'll go ahead and pay for my box. That's exactly how it worked, which made me really happy. So my phone locked at me. As soon as I clicked, like, you know, that I wanted to like the box, I saw choice one. They had glow recipe, watermelon glow PHA BHA, pore toner, already have it, love it. The Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 50. I do have that. It's currently in my bathroom. I'm not gonna go get it. It's actually really, really nice. I do find that depending on the foundation that you apply over top, your makeup may not last the same or may not look the same, and you may look a little dewier than you might like, but it's actually really nice. The Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. I feel like the packaging looks fairly similar, although I do have like the orangey one. I do have the white one. So maybe this is not the one of the ones that I have, but I do love the brand Pharmacy. And then when you kind of go down, that's it. For choice one, there were only 3 options available. I didn't choose the cleanser because I already have a few cleansing balms like set to the side that I have. So like I'm looking at 2 right now that I actually have to like get through. So to add another one made no sense. However, the Watermelon Glow Toner, I use toner every single day, so there's no reason why I wouldn't get that. So I got that because again, I love Glow Recipe. Then I moved on to choice number 2. You know, being honest, choice 1 and 2 did not make me super excited. Like I looked at it and I was like, okay, like there's definitely product that I would use. Was it something that was like, oh my god, this is so worth the box? At this point, no. Then I go over to choice number 2, like I said, and then they have the Olaplex Volumizing Blow Dry Mist, the number 0 Intensive Bond Building Treatment by Olaplex, and then the Verb Products Hydrating Styling Cream. They did have other options, however, I got here too late, which I completely understand. I can't be mad at anybody, right? They had as an option prior to them selling out the Ilia Beauty Liquid Powder Eye Tint, and they even shared this shade, which is really cool. It would have been the shade Mythic, which is a rose gold pearl. They also had another Olaplex product, number 6, Bonding Smoother, but that one sold out fast también. La cosa es, let's, because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I have received Olaplex products through and through in the past few years. I have tried some of it. I have used some of it up and then repurchased one, but didn't repurchase the other for whatever reason. And so I've never truly been fully consistent with Olaplex products like that. So to see these products, I was like, I can add it, right? Because it will be good to have, but will I get, like, I have my bin here. I moved it from the closet here. Girl, I got 3 Olaplex products I haven't even dove into yet. It's one of those things like, I'm not gonna get any of them when I already have some here and I haven't even touched it. So I ended up going with the Verb Hydrating Styling Cream. So I have 2 girls, if you're new here. I have a 12-and-a-half-year-old and then I have a 4-year-old who will be 5 in like a month and a half. Both of my girls do have very curly hair. One has a lot more hair with different texture, well, different like curl patterns, and then I have Cami with really, really thin hair, not a lot of hair. Cam's hair is a lot easier to deal with. Entonces, this Verb cream has done the most for Cam's hair. It hydrates, it does not get frizzy. I love to just, once she comes out the shower, kind of towel dry her hair, apply the cremita, detangle, kind of squish the hair, like scrunch it a little bit, leave it alone. Her hair looks absolutely amazing. Whether I like smooth it back or I leave it loose, her hair looks amazing. So I was like, okay, I'm running low on that cremita. So I think I got it in Ipsy. I think it was in Ipsy something. It was so good. So I was like, okay, I'm getting that. So that tells you I actually liked it when I selected it for my box over another Olaplex product. So now we're moving on to choice number 3. And here we're getting a little like, it piqued my interest a little bit. The Haus Labs Be Structural Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. I got a sample from Ipsy that was actually really nice. Not life-changing, but it was really nice. So a full size wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. It's always nice to get a nice mascara. The Kula Do Good Face Serum. Kula has really great product as well. I have their spray and it's really nice. The Ilia Beauty Color Haze. This is a product that is a 2-in-1. It retails for $32. You can either apply it on your cheeks and or on your lips. Super cool. They had it available in 5 different shades. You could select from any shade as long as it was still in stock. What I liked about this was I was able to click on it and it not only gave me the reviews, so out of 5 it has 4 full-on stars. Out of 33 reviews, there's a series of photos. It gives me the size information in terms of ounces, a description in terms of what each shade is really meant to look like. They give you a product review, which I was like, shut up, are you serious? That was really cool. Aside from the product review, a how to use and a full list of ingredients, including additional, like all the reviews if you wanted to look at it. And in my mind, I'm sitting here like, Ipsy, what are you doing? I love you, Ipsy, but like, I feel like we need this. I think we all need this. So many people want to try new product, but don't know if they want to select a specific product because what if it has coconut and I'm allergic to coconut? It's one of those things, like, I just love that FabFitFun provides you with all this information so that you know what you're selecting while you're selecting, you know? That way, if you don't want to marry that product into your box, you don't. You just go on and select something else. And you are able to click on every specific shade and kind of see what the swatch looks like. To me, that was different. And I was like, okay, brava. I really, really like that. I ended up selecting the color haze. I forgot what shade. I feel like the shade I selected was the very first one. And I can't think of the name right now. It's the very first shade on there, the lightest one that they had. But I guess this screen recording doesn't actually collect like the name. Anyway, so then we're going to move on to choice number 4, the Haus Labs Clear Cut Liquid Eyeliner, which I've had my eye on for a while. Like for a while. The Beauty Blender Pro Makeup Sponge. I don't know what the difference is between their standard and their pro, but okay. Then they also had the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Cantaloupe. That specific brand and gloss was only available in the one shade. Haus Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze. I feel like I've gotten one of those before. But this one is in the shade Macaron, which is a cool pink, and it was just specific to this one shade. And then we had some other Too Good to Last product, which were the Bondi Boost Pink Himalayan Sea Salt Scalp Rub, the Signature Lip Lightweight Lipstick in Mason, which is a matte finish by Merit. Those were all selected in advance. Obviously, the sooner that you log in, the quicker, like the better options you're going to have, because you'll have way more options than what I had, girl. Like, I'm doing this mid-month, so I'm like late, but I still think for choice 3 and 4, we had really good options. So I went with the Haus Labs Clear Cut Liquid Eyeliner. I just told you, I've had my eye on that for a bit. That retails for $26. It is a black onyx matte black. The reason why I had my eye on that is because everyone that has tried it has said it is the one and only 100%. It's like a carbon matte black. It's opaque. It glides. It's easy. It's a dream. I have so many eyeliners and I got so much product sent over that I was like, should I get it? Should I not get it? Should I get it? Should I not get it? Anyway, so I got it. Okay, I got it. I ended up selecting that one. And when you really look at it overall, it does show you in the end, like, short and sweet. You get choice 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then at the bottom, they do have their like informational disclaimer, which I also like. And it says about Beauty Edit Box. Beauty Edit Box is a customizable monthly box subscription that continues until you cancel. You will be billed $29.99 at sign up and again on the first day of each month until you cancel. Taxes and shipping fees may also apply. Choose your box items at any time during the month or at the end. Your products will be automatically assigned. Because I just signed up, I was able to make my selections. I'm gonna go in and check out. Once I check out, they charge me, boom, those are my items. We're done and over with. April 1st, they're gonna charge me $29.99, but I am able to go in and make my selections for the new box. I have the entire month to still go in and make selections. They're not closing the window out on me, which I really like. I don't get 24 hours to log in and make my selections or I'm locked out. I have the entire month. If something's sold out, girl, you know what? You snooze, you lose, because you ended up not coming in. You had the entire month. You ended up not coming in and you're going to show up like third week of the month. You know, you get like, you know, whatever scraps are left. It kind of is what it is. But if at the end of the month, you still have not made your selection, they're going to make a random selection for you and send you a box because they have already charged you. I like that a lot. They're allowing you more than enough time. Some people are like sick. Some people don't have all the time in the world to just log in and fight the internet, because sometimes we have internet issues, i.e. me, to like make my selections. Or you know what? Life is lifing and I forgot, dude. Like, that's just what it is. Life is lifing. I want more time, man. Here's my thing. I'm wondering if when things start, let's say that they have 4 options for 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then certain things sell out. Do they replace it with something else? out? That's what I want to know. So if you have the box yourself, let me know what has been your experience. Has anything sold out? And you know, it's like I had 3 options. I didn't really check out my box. So at this point, it's kind of like now they added 2 different items. Do the items change throughout the month based on when things sell out? I guess is the real question. So if you know that, let me know in the comments below. I might keep this subscription another month or 2 just to see. I'm not saying I absolutely love it. I'm already enjoying their process because it's my first month with them. So the fact that I get to see what I'm going to get is actually pretty exciting. By the way, they should give me a welcome gift. Just saying, something a little bonus, like thank you for signing up kind of thing. Anyway, I know I'm asking for a lot, right? I ended up scrolling all the way to the bottom. You do have the option for a promo code or a gift card. I didn't have either of those. Trust me, I checked. I couldn't find one online, so it kind of is what it is. And then it tells you what you're being charged. So your subtotal is $29.99, but your taxes are going to be $2.10. The total being $32.09. There was no additional $1.99 processing fee or anything like that, which thank you. That's pretty much it. So in the end, I finished. This is where we're at. I don't know how long it takes to ship though. So you guys let me know in the comments, those of you who already have your box or like know of somebody that got their box already. Like once you check out, how long does it take? Does it take a week? Does it take 2 weeks? Does it take 3 days? Do they overnight it? Like I really want to hear you guys' thoughts because I know FabFitFun is not shipping through Amazon. I want to hear how it works on your end, but I'm kind of low-key excited for my box. But anyway, that was the options available for me. I can't say my variation because really like I don't know what it looks like behind the scenes for everybody. Do we all get the same options? Is it random? I think we're all getting the same options. Let me know your thoughts below. I think for the price point, the product, the brand, I think it's actually really nice. And overall, I think you're gonna get really good value. I'm curious to hear what your mindset on the experience that I had with this beauty box is going to be like. So I'm going to be reading comments. Again, don't forget to hit that like button for me. It really, really helps me out. If you enjoy my content, I do list my most recent 5 videos in the description box. Make sure you check it out over there. And if you are still here, that means you made it all the way through and you are a real one. So I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. The video is over, but you don't have to go anywhere because YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen. I believe you're going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.